When I moved into my new apartment, the building owner came to talk to me about its rules. The conversation seemed normal at first until she brought up the bathroom rules. She handed me a sheet of paper with a list of all the bathroom rules. I noticed that as she gave it to me, she looked at me with a mix of fear and firmness. Here's the list she gave me. Bathroom rules. Do not leave the tap running for more than 2 minutes between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. Do not flush the toilet between 10 p.m. and 2:30 a.m. Do not take a shower between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. If any of the previous rules are broken, perform the entire process with your eyes closed. Resist the urge to open them. All of these rules must be followed exactly. No exceptions. All the rules seem normal enough, just a bit specific, but the last one caught me off guard. It wasn't exactly difficult, just strange and oddly specific, but I didn't think these rules would stop me from staying in the apartment. The first week was normal, nothing to report. I work night shifts, so I was never home during the hours restricted by the bathroom rules. But today was different. I was arriving at the apartment after a run. I looked at the clock, it was 9:33 p.m. I was still a little far away and I definitely wouldn't get there before 10 p.m. and I still needed to shower before work. I arrived at 10:11 p.m. I considered whether I should shower or just go to work as I was. Even though I was a bit hesitant about entering the bathroom, it was just a matter of keeping my eyes closed. How hard could that be? A simple shower, I thought. 10 minutes and it would be over. Just don't open your eyes. But when I stood at the bathroom door, I wondered, what exactly counted as the process? From the moment I took off my clothes, from the moment I stepped into the bathroom, I thought the most logical starting point was the moment I got into the bathtub and turned on the water. So I entered the bathroom, undressed, pulled back the shower curtains, and stepped in. I looked carefully at where the shampoo and sponge were and tried to memorize their positions. I closed my eyes and turned on the water. I wasn't sure if I expected something to happen, I just heard the water and my own breathing. I turned off the water and started applying the shampoo. Soon after, a scratching sound on the door invaded my ears. Then silence, then the door slowly opened. I tried to calm myself and told myself I was imagining things. But I wasn't, I just needed to keep my eyes closed. A weak, ragged breathing filled the space. It sounded like someone scraping a chalkboard. I froze completely. Was this the kind of thing the rule meant by resist the urge to open them? I just had to finish the shower. I couldn't turn back now. I turned on the water and continued, keep my eyes closed. Now I could only hear the water running and my breathing. The more I listened, the more terrified I became. Someone was in the bathroom with me. But now that I couldn't hear anything else, I had no idea where they were, which was even more unsettling. But that didn't last long. I heard the curtains behind me being pulled aside, and the breathing. I heard that rough breathing again, now closer. I tried to keep going. I just had to finish the shower. And keep my eyes closed. Keep my eyes closed. I must keep my eyes closed. I opened my eyes. I felt a finger with a long nail touching my spine. I turned around and nearly fell when I looked in front of me. A creature. Completely pale, as if its color had run off. Its eyes were very human, but they were hungry. It had no mouth or nose. Its head was just inside the curtains, and its arm was unnaturally long, ending in a hand with 6 long black nails, each at least 2 inches long. At the same time, a strong smell of rotting flesh and bleach hit me, making me nauseous with an uncontrollable urge to vomit. But I didn't. I was too terrified to. When it realized I was looking at it, it stared at me with confusion, which quickly turned into a sort of morbid joy. It stretched its arm toward me and scratched my chest with those 6 nails. The pain was sharp, much stronger than you'd expect from just a scratch. I brought my hand to my chest and felt my blood running. It retreated behind the shower curtains, and I could see the shadow of its silhouette. It was much larger than the bathroom. It had to bend completely to fit. It was a thin creature, and all its limbs were longer than anatomically possible. It opened the door and twisted its entire body to leave. I think I heard something snap and break as it did. I could hear its footsteps heading toward the apartment door, along with its breathing, which had turned into a high-pitched wheeze. About 5 minutes later, I heard my phone ringing, but I couldn't move. I spent at least another 20 minutes inside the bathroom. When I finally got out, I looked around every corner of the apartment for any trace of the creature. Its footprints had left a kind of transparent slime that smelled like it. The footprints also had 6 toes. I went to the phone, which was still ringing. I answered, "What did you do?" It was the building owner. I don't know. I answered with a weak, almost inaudible voice. "You were supposed to follow the rules. Don't leave. I'm coming to you." And she hung up. A minute later, someone knocked on the door but didn't say anything. I guessed it was too early for her. I called her again, but she didn't answer. I stayed in the corner where I was. It's been half an hour and I'm still here frozen while someone keeps knocking on the door. I don't know if I should open it.